First of all, you need to find some forms that you like the looks of and what they might turn out like. You can use anything from dish pans. You can go to a hardware store and get an oil pan, boxes, anything that you might find around the house or in the garage, in the basement that you're not using, often will use or will work out nicely for a form. The materials that you use in constructing the HyperTufa containers are perlite, which is a white, lightweight material. It replaces the sand or gravel mix that you would normally use when making something out of concrete. That decreases the weight of the container that you make by probably about half. You also use an equal portion of peat moss, another very light, fluffy consistency to this, also lightening up the weight of your container. The third product is pure Portland cement. You don't want to get the cement that already has sand and gravel mixed in it. You want the pure Portland. You'll take equal portions of all three of these. You'll put them into your wheelbarrow and you'll slowly add the water. It's usually just slightly less than the amount of the container that you use for your portioning of your other three ingredients. You want to make sure that you don't add too much water, because then your mixture is going to get way too watered down. You want to be able to take your product that you've made and be able to form a ball out of it. And if you can do that, then you know that your consistency is right. You take this consistency and you pack it into your form. You want to get your base of your container about 2 inches thick, especially on a larger container like this. Smaller containers, you can go somewhere between 1.5 inches to 1 inch on a really small container. When you plant them up, you want something that drains well, because most of the plants that you plant into these are of the succulent type nature. In other words, they don't like a lot of moisture. So if we get lots of rains, or if you tend to overwater your plants with this nice draining soil, you often want to add some gravel sand to your potting mix. Make sure it's a good quality potting mix that has some perlite and other ingredients in it that will allow it to drain well. The HyperTufa pots work well outside. They can be left outside year-round. The nice thing about them is with the peat moss and the perlite, it makes them so that they are more porous and they don't crack through the winter cold temperatures, where sometimes a concrete pot might. I've had some left outside for 6-7 years now, and they still look the same as the day that I made them.